Hello, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to introduce you a very special type of shark, namely Wireshark. Before you continue to watch this video, please make sure you have already watched the previous videos which are about HTTP protocols. Have a basic understanding of HTTP protocol is essential to following these and following videos. So please make sure you have watched the videos if you are not a HTTP expert. Alright, the first step is, of course, we're going to download the Wireshark and install it. So you can just go to this link, and once you open this link, it will recommend you the most possible platform recommend you to download. If not right, you can download other platform. For example, if you use Mac and you download this version, and it's also can install on top of Linux. So here you can click, and then you can click this save file so that you can download this Wireshark install file into your computer. Once you have downloaded the file, it's going to be like this, and then we can double click this install file to install the Wireshark. So let's try to install this Wireshark, and of course accept, agree, and next, and next, and next. Right? You have to install this WinRecap if you are on the Windows platform. If you also want to sniff some devices which are plugged on your computer via USB, then you should install this. You should check this box as well. Here I'm not going to check this because I do not have such kind of devices. Okay, it's just pretty common installation. Now let's try to install this Windows platform capture. As you can see, I have to restart my computer, so I have to stop this video and see you after my computer restarted up. Okay, after you got your Wireshark installed on your computer and restarted your computer, then you will get Wireshark on your quick start over here. So here I'm going to click it and open it. As you can see, actually I have two network interface on my computer. One is Ethernet, another one is Wi-Fi. Actually, you can also check over here so that you know how many interfaces you have. Normally, we just get 2 or 1. Okay, we can hit this start to capture packages go through these two interfaces, or you just monitor one of them. And here I'm going to click start. We will get to capture the packages go through these two interfaces. As you can see here, we have TCP over here. You can get all the informations about this TCP. Here you get the port, the destination port, etc. But we are not going to talk about other protocols except HTTP and HTTPS in this video. Here I'm going to stop this capture, and we will try to monitor something we want to analyze. I've already stopped the capturing. Now let's try to monitor, and without saving, then it's a start to a new monitor over here. And here I'm going to resend this request. Right, I think the request is finished. As you can see, we have a whole bunch of information, and the protocol have been captured over here. All we care about is the HTTP request. So here we are just going to filter the HTTP protocols out. We can do in this way, HTTP, and then hit over here, right? Then we only got this HTTP request over here, and here I'm going to stop the capture so that we can get rid of the other information may confuse us. As you can see, we got this HTTP GET request over here. Here you will see the TCP protocol as well. As we said, HTTP is built on top of TCP, so please do not surprise if you got a TCP over here. Actually, below the TCP, we have Ethernet and the frame over here, right? And here we just care about the HTTP over here. As you can see, we got the HTTP 1.1 and the host and the header information over here. Here we got the user agent, which I was using Firefox and on the Windows, as you can see over here. And the accept format is text and English, and it's will accept both zip and deflect. And we can also try to get the response result over here. As you can see, the content is JSON, the value and the key is over here, as you can see over here. All right, let's close it and try to monitor another request. In this case, we'll try to monitor or capture the host request. Okay, now let's try to start the capture again. And here I'm going to click continue and without saving. We can keep in this HTTP over here, and we'll try to send this HTTP post we did in the previous video within Python. And here I'm going to do with a requester over here. You can see, and I will post this data into the server. Right? Okay, it's successfully posted to the server. Okay, as you can see, we have captured this transaction, and I'm going to stop over here, and then we can see, as you can see, we got the HTTP header over here, as well as the post data. If you click the content over here, as you can see over here, we posted the username and password and phone number, etc. And we can also get the response as well in this one. As you can see, we got the response result over here. All right. Sometimes we may just care about the packages sent by a certain IP address, and we can filter in this way: apply, and select. Then we only got this one. This demo, we just only got this request, but sometimes we got a whole bunch and lot of requests on your script. So in this case, you have to filter out the other information so that you can see a clear picture of the transaction. Okay, the last thing I want to show you about is that Wireshark cannot actually capture all the information when it comes to HTTPS. As we said, HTTPS is a kind of a secured version of HTTP. Alright, in this case, let's also just try to set the filter keywords as HTTP over here and start to capture without saving. Here in this case, I'm trying to access this web page. This is a Coursera, and as you can see, it is a HTTPS based application. And let's try to send a new request by refresh or reload this page. Now I think it's enough, and we come back to the Wireshark and see what happened. As you can see, it says the TCP segment cannot capture continuation because we have a secured protocol on top of this HTTP request. Here is the HTTPS. So this is one of drawback of Wireshark, because it cannot capture all the data about HTTPS. Another one is that even though Wireshark is very powerful, that it can capture all the protocols and transaction on top of your computer, but sometimes those other protocol we are not really care about in terms of try to understand the transaction with HTTP or HTTPS and get data from the servers. Anyway, Wireshark is a very popular and a very powerful tool, and you can try to use it. And in the next video, I'm going to introduce you another more easy to use tool in terms of capture the transaction of HTTP. And see you in next video.